A pictogram is where you use pictures to represent how many of a certain object there are. In this pictogram, we are using wheat tassels to represent 1,000,000 acres of wheat being grown in that area. So here we have North Dakota, Kansas, Montana, South Dakota, Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado, and Washington State. As an example of what this means, here in North Dakota, each of these pictures means 1,000,000 acres of wheat being grown. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 million acres, and this one has only a part of a picture, so maybe a half. So this is 7 1/2 million acres of wheat grown in North Dakota. Looking at our questions, which of these has the greatest number of acres of wheat? Looking to make sure that these are all lined up properly. They are. They're in columns. We then go to the one that has the furthest out over here. Follow that back to find out what state that is. That is Kansas. Which state has the least number of acres? Find out which one has the fewest pictures in the row. And here we have 2 of them, and that is Washington State. So this is saying that Washington State has 2,000,000 acres of wheat being grown. The number of acres in Oklahoma. I find Oklahoma over here, and I count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 million acres of wheat. Number of acres being grown in Kansas. Find Kansas, and I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5 million acres of wheat being grown in Kansas. Which of these has 6 million acres being grown in it, roughly? So I try to figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that one's pretty close to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one actually does have 6. That one has only 5.5 million. This one actually has 6 million. And here down in Oklahoma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 million acres. So which one has 6 million acres? That would be Texas. Which 2 states add up to the same number of acres as North Dakota? Well, that's just basic math then, because we found out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 million acres. So we have to have 7.5 of these stalks, these tassels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, and then 2 there. So that gives us Oklahoma and Washington. Add it together, gives us the same number as North Dakota. Are there other combinations that I could do? You can count them out and figure it out for yourself. What 2 states add to the same number of acres as Kansas? So Kansas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. So which 2 of these adds up to 9.5? That's all that it's asking.